Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alicia and this is the Flipping Good Stuff. On today's episode, I'm going to show you what sold this week. I'm going to tell you what it cost me. I'm going to tell you what I made for it. And I'm also going to give you a tip on shipping that'll always save you $2 per item. So you can always count on adding $2 profit to the sale cost of your item. And then I'm also going to share with you how I practically almost stole toys from children. Let's get started. Alright folks, so here's our haul today. I'm going to show you what each thing sold for and what I paid for it. I've got my little list here so I don't forget. So the first thing on our list here is I sold a Bop It. If you don't know already, these are a BOLO. BOLO means be on the lookout for, but you probably already know that. Anybody new to reselling or who doesn't resell would be curious to know. So this is the less expensive version. There's one that's the Bop It Extreme that's a little bit bigger and has more to do. I've sold 2 of those already. Anytime I see these, I pick them up though. Little story about this Bop It. So I'm in the Goodwill, right? And I'm over by the shoes and I'm looking and I hear this mom with her kid. He's not enjoying shopping. He's probably about 9 or 10 years old. He doesn't want to be there. And I'm just kind of listening because I can hear him whining and I'm feeling bad for this mom. And then I hear the words, "Oh, that's a Bop It." And he picks it up. I'm like, I missed that. I already looked in the toy section. So I'm like looking at the shoes. Please put it down, please put it down, please put it down. And he kind of looks at it and he's not interested. And she's like, "No, it's really fun. I played it when I was a kid. We can get it. We can play it when we get home. Please don't get it. Please don't get it. Please don't get it. Don't like it. Don't like it." He did not want it. Oh my gosh, my tongue is green. I am so sorry, you guys. Just to prove why, this is my green drink I drink in the morning. Keeping it real. I just saw that in the video and I was mortified, but I'm not going to edit it because I got to keep going here. So they put it down and I very slowly creep over to the section and I walk up right next to them. They're next to me and they've already put it down. They're going on and I pick it up and I snag it. So anyway, here we go. So the Bop It cost me $3 and it sold for, I believe, $16. I did not write that down. Hold on a second. Okay, yes, it sold for $15.99 plus shipping. This is the original Bop It as far as I understand. I will say, for the sake of anyone who is getting into reselling, I have just recently how to add video to my listings and I've really noticed a difference. I've noticed some sales from that. I can try soon to do a tutorial on how to do that, but you can also look it up on YouTube. So I make sure I put the batteries in and I kind of play around with it a little bit. Maybe I'll add my little video for the Bop It here so you can see that. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. And I think it helps it sell because it tells people this really does work. I do not, however, sell my item and ship it with the batteries because it adds weight and it adds an aspect to the shipping I don't want to deal with. So there is that. All right, so let's try to speed up here a little bit. So next we have Ernie. Did I mention I paid $2.99 for that? I think I did. So Ernie I found at the Benz. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I did a video of him also showing all his features because he sings and did the Rubber Ducky song. I paid $1.20 for him at the Benz and he sold for you guys, just a minute. Okay, he sold for $14.99. I'm sorry, it's the first day of time change and I am not with it today. So that was a good little flip. And plus, I loved Ernie when I was little, and so he's just adorable. I think he's 2010. I'm not really sure. Yes. Yeah, my memory's better than I think. 2010. He's in good shape. I did have to clean him up a bit. He's had a little bit of a surface bath from the bends. Okay, so the next thing to sell was the dog from Up. I paid $2.77 at a local thrift store. Anything that's kind of Disney, I just pretty much grab. I was surprised to see that he had really good comps, though. He sold for $16 plus shipping. So next is one I would not really recommend picking up. I have a sealed new Apples to Apples game. I picked this up early on in my reselling. I think I paid about $3. It sold for $12 plus a good chunk for shipping, but the issue is it sat for a long time, and I did notice that it's not that expensive to get one of these on Amazon, so you kind of have to get your price lower than theirs with the free shipping. So I did go back and adjust the price, and it sold. I think I would only buy this again if I got it at the Louisville bins, where if you get more than 25 pounds, it goes down to 40 cents a pound. I would like to only pay about $1 for one of these at a yard sale or something if I sell it, because it's not a huge fast mover. Okay, next we have these New Balance 574s. These are beautiful shoes. I mean, I wish they were my size because I really liked them. The treads were really good. This was a while ago before I was keeping good records, but I believe I paid around $6 for these. I got a lot of lowball offers. I really kind of waited it out because I knew they were really in good shape. So they finally sold for my full asking price of $34.99 plus shipping. So, and these are men's size 10.5. Okay. And next on the list, we have a little pink Converse. I picked these up at the bins. They are a little worn, as you can see. Got a good, nice toe, but it's definitely worn down here and in the back. And honestly, the sole is a little worn. But the one thing about kids is they don't wear things very long. So as a parent myself, I really like to get them inexpensive, because some little toddler somewhere, she's going to have some really cute pink shoes. And they don't need to invest that much money. They can just enjoy them for the time that she's got them. She can get them yucky and nobody cares, right? So I paid at the bins, I paid $1.50 for these, and I dropped the price to move them because I wanted to just get them going and make a profit and let somebody get a good deal. They sold for $6.99 plus shipping. Next are these Cloud Techs. I got these at the bins, which was, I thought, an amazing score because this is a very popular brand right now. Sells for a lot of money. However, so I paid $2.70 for them. But when I got home, first of all, I had to do a lot of work to even get them this clean on the bottom. The tops were really good, but when I got them home, I noticed that there was quite a bit of wear on the treads. And so I almost redonated them, but I was watching a video by Hustle at Home Mom. Shout out to her. She was doing a video with her tax guy, or actually not her tax guy, but somebody she knows who does reseller taxes. And he mentioned that it is better for you to get what you can out of these than to redonate them, because you can at least get your money back. So I went ahead and then listed them for $10. I got the $10 plus shipping. Honestly, paying $2.70, I still actually made a little bit of a profit, but I'm going to be more careful in the future. Next are these Keds. These were in beautiful shape. I've had them forever. They have a little ink mark right there, which I did put in the listing. So, a beautiful shoe, but this was back when I didn't know as much, and they're hard to move. Lots of interest, lots of people watching them. I dropped the price. I paid $5 or so, I believe. I got $14.99 plus shipping. I do want to say something in a minute about shipping regarding these two shoes here that is a tip for you, but I probably won't pick these up again unless I only pay $1 and I can put them at a reasonable price. All right, so these Bear Trap Memory Foam little heel sandals. I've had these for a while too, and again, there was a lot of interest. Bear Trap is not the best for resale, but if you put it at a good price and you get it at a good price, it will move. I paid $2.10 for these at the bins, and they sold for $11 plus shipping. I went back and fixed my listing because if you notice, this is kind of an 80s, 90s style. I added that fact to my listing. Sometimes people are looking for specific era of shoe, and I really do feel like that helped it go ahead and sell, as well as the price. So the one little tip I have for you is on shoes that will fit in a flat rate bubble mailer, which usually I can only go up to about a size 9 in women's that will fit in that. What you can do is use those for mailing these, and the buyer is going to pay around $10.40 for shipping, but because you get a discount through eBay, that mailer is only going to cost you $8.30 to ship. So what I do in my head when I'm pricing is I factor in that I can list these as I did for $14.99, but I know I'm going to get $2 on the shipping. So I actually am going to make $16.99 on the sale, and with these 2 more added to the $11, $13 on the sale. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. These are my 9 orders going out, and this is Monday, so I'm going to be doing the rest of the week. And on Friday, I'm flipped to my face here. On Friday, I'm going to do a video that tells you how the week went, what sold every day this week. Do remember, I am a new reseller, so I don't have the numbers other people do yet. I have currently about 430 listings, so I feel like this is usually my weekends are the best. So like I'll come into Monday with a chunk of sales, and that's what you're seeing here. Sometimes I do get surprised though midweek, so you'll get to see what happens for the rest of the week, and that'll be on the next little segment here. So I think I plucked my eyebrows like 45 minutes ago, you guys. I've been waiting to do this intro because my eyes just won't stop being red. So here we are. I'm just gonna start. It is Tuesday. I am learning how to film myself on widescreen, turning it sideways, which means I keep wanting to look at the top of my phone when I should be looking at you at the side of my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what orders, 3 orders going out today, which is pretty good for a Tuesday because honestly I don't usually have anything on Tuesday. And I just want to take a moment first though and point out my super cute springy, look at the little pattern of the flowers, this puffer vest I got at the Goodwill, of course, for $4.99, $5.99. And it's making me feel really springy today. I'm super happy about it. It is cold here today. It kind of snowed a little, flurried yesterday, but I'm kind of in the mood for spring, so this is making me warm and springy at the same time. It's not a good brand really for resale. It's Universal Thread, but it's a good brand for me, and who cares? It's cute. I probably could honestly resell it, but not gonna. Here we go. All right, so on this Tuesday morning, we had 3 sales overnight. I'm just going to be doing, every day what's shipping out. So for Tuesday, this is what's shipping out. This was a really cute little pitcher and cup set for kids or whoever, I guess. Oh boy, I'm going to have to get really good at doing things one-handed around here with doing all this filming. So yeah, it's brand new. The reason I knew that is because the little packaging tags are still on here. They've never been used or washed. I got these at the bins. So remember I was saying that anything anime, if I don't even know what it is, it really doesn't matter. Just pick it up. I could tell these were kind of generic anime. But I picked these up at the bins in Louisville, and when you get 25 pounds or more there for hard goods, or housewares or whatever they call it, they knock it down to 43 cents a pound. So that is why I like to get my hard goods there as much as possible, because the one closer to me is $1.79 a pound now. So as you can see, 6 ounces, barely over 6 ounces, so that's a little bit more than 1/3 of a pound. So we're looking at, I don't know, did I even pay 15 cents for this? but it sold for $12.99. I sent out an offer. I had it listed at $14.99 aggressively because this is from an anime called, what was it? That Time That I Got Reincarnated as Slime. I had to do a lot of research to figure that out. I had to Google image search some of the characters. So this is the slime and those are the other characters on the cups. The minute I put it up, it got a lot of attention. So anything anime is just really hot right now. I mean, I feel really good that I got $12.99, and the buyer also paid shipping. So that $12.99 is my pretty much all my profit outside of my any promotional fees and my 12% to eBay. Okay, the other sale this morning are these glittery Toms. These were actually mine personally, and I loved them. I thought they were cute, but I just don't wear them, and I just decided to throw them up. Toms are not a huge bolo. They're okay depending on what it is you have and what condition they're in. They are very lightweight. You see a little bit of wear, which of course I put in my photos on my listing. They sold for $9.99 and the buyer paid shipping. These are the ones I really want to talk about today. This is a Nike shoe that a lot of people will pass up on. I can tell that I still have padding in that one because it's very full, so we don't want to ship it with that because that adds extra weight. I do this often, and that's why you will see piles of bags over here in this corner eventually from my shoe picture taking. But these Nikes are odd looking. When people are sourcing and they see the soles of them, they're like, oh my goodness, those are so worn. And it took me a minute to learn that these are for disc throwing. So the person that wears them is spinning on that part of the sole anyway, so they don't really want a whole lot of friction. They are very expensive, brand new, and I had purchased a pair of these when I first started reselling, and I was shocked about the amount they went for. So if you want the code, it's right there, that 383825-010. And I found a pair that was a size, I believe, 13, and it sold for $69 used. And so I thought, okay, if I ever see those again. I found these at the Benz. They were, I'm not sure if it was when it was $1.59 a pound or $1.79 a pound. I listed them for $39 because they are a smaller size. They're a men's 9, and there was definitely a little bit more wear on the bottom, but structurally otherwise I did have to wipe them down a little bit. I did not worry about getting all that off. People really do not care. And so they cost me about a little more than £1.50 a pound. So if it was $1.79 a pound, it's roughly around $3 that they cost me, and they sold for $39.99 and the buyer paid shipping. So this is a huge bolo. Also, I will mention sell-through rate on these. If you don't know what sell-through rate is, it's when you look up an item and you see that there are 100 listed and 150 sold. It's a, I'm sorry, am I doing that right? No, I'm not the queen of math. Anyway, this one comes out to 150 sell-through rate. So that means that they sell very quickly, and I can attest to the fact that that is true. So be on the lookout for these. You'll see the little Velcro right there, and you'll see the odd smooth bottoms. Pretty much look like that when they're all textured. But that is not that much to worry about with wear. And I have a feeling that like kids who are getting into this Good morning, guys. It is Friday. I have 4 orders to show you for today. So these would be the ones that came in Wednesday, Thursday. I was sourcing and did not do the shipping yet because of the sourcing. My son is going to be off from spring break for 2 weeks, so I wanted to get my 2 shopping days done. My store is set for 1 to 3 days of processing for the shipping, but normally I like to get them out like the day of or the day after. But that's why I do have it set with a margin of time, being a mom and having to be flexible with everything. So let me show you what we got that's going out, and this will be the last bit for the week, and so then we'll wrap up the footage of what sold this week, and I'll get some numbers for you. But here is what we're shipping out today. Okay, so here are the items I'm going to prepare for shipping today. I'm going to go through what the profit was on these. Let's start with the least profitable one. This was what do you call this? A graphic novel. I purchased it for 99 cents at a Goodwill. It sold for $6 free shipping. That is not the best profit. I ended up making $2 on this, but I got an offer for it, and as Tech and Sports said once in a podcast, he said if you sell 1,000,000 things where you make $1, you made $1,000,000. So they really suggest that you take as many offers as you can. I decided since I was doubling my money that I would take that offer. And these Crocs sold for I got an offer for, was it $18 free ship. That is not the best for this because honestly this person got a great deal. I did pay around $5 for these, and then I will have to pay about $6 shipping, so my profit is only $7 on these, but it is profit. Flip-flop, these were in really great condition. I paid $5 at a local thrift store. I think it's the same one where I found those. They were just in really good shape. I have had them listed for a long time. I was very happy to see that they sold for $19. They are going in a padded flat rate mailer, so I will be making $2 on that as well. So my total on the sale really is about $22. I paid $5 for these, so that makes my profit $17 on these. I found these Brooks. These are Ghost 11s. I found them at the bins. They did have some wear, and I cleaned them up a little bit, but I didn't fret too much. I put them at $24. I got an offer for, let's see. Oh, I don't know what they paid for it. I've got my numbers here. Anyway, my profit ends up being, because I paid $2.50 at the bins once you weigh them, my profit ends up being $22.50 on these. So for these 4 items going out today, my estimated profit was $48.50. I will have to pay my 12% fees to eBay out of that, and any promotional fees, which I believe a few of these were promoted just a little bit. So I'm going to guess probably I made about $40 on these sales in the last, 3 days. So I'm going to get them ready for shipping now. Okay guys, so that is it for this week. Our total net profit for all of these items that you saw today was $167.07. So that is counting in the cost of goods that I spent. It's counting in the percentage of fees and the 30-cent fee per item from eBay. I did discover when I did the math that book I only made a 9-cent profit on because there is a 14.95% fee from eBay for books and magazines, so I probably should have fought for a little bit better price, but I learned something, and it's kind of also the cost of an education. But I did want to say that after that, all I have to pay is Uncle Sam. That is my take-home profit. So for a very new reseller, I feel like that's not bad. I wanted you guys to be able to be here and see my journey from pretty much the very beginning. There's a lot of videos that you can watch where people are making a lot more money than I am, but I wanted this to be very real so that you could see it is a lot of work at the beginning. You don't get a whole lot of money, but I'll take my $167.07 this week. On that note, if you would like to follow to see all my amazing progression from this point, please click the like button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll be happy to have you follow along. Thanks guys, I'll see you on the next one. Out of sand, reaching